So you might have seen yesterday that Slutty Girl Problems was off of Instagram, and that is because Slutty Girl Problems got deactivated and deleted from Instagram. Not because we broke a rule, not because we broke their terms and conditions, but because we post about sexual content. Now, I talked about this a lot on my coaching account yesterday. I will link to it right here. If you can go there and watch the story, you will see me explain this so much more in depth, but basically it is the SESTA, FOSTA law that has now had private companies, Facebook, Tumblr, Craigslist, Instagram, really cracking down on adult content. But the sad thing is they're not just cracking down on content that's actually hurtful and harmful, like sex trafficking, which is what the law was intended to stop. But what they're actually cracking down on is just any sexual language whatsoever. So you'll know that Tumblr completely removed adult content from its platforms. Craigslist completely removed all of their adult personal sections. Now Facebook and Instagram have significantly reduced their adult content, but I'm sure, as you know, many things that are adult content continue to persist on the platform. The things that have been affected so much that I've seen have been sex educators being shut down. Anyone that's talking openly and honestly about sex is at risk. There's a debate. Is it getting caught in algorithms? Is it being selectively chosen who is getting removed and not? Because as I said on my story on my coaching Instagram yesterday, I have reported thousands of dick pics that I have gotten in my DMs on this account, and those accounts still continue to persist. They are not getting deactivated and banned, but we talk about sex through a meme format. We've never done anything that breaks their community standards or rules, including posting pornography or nudity. We comply by FTC guidelines in any of our advertising. We get organic followers. We have never done anything of the sort that is against their TOS, but for simply daring to talk about sex, we were removed for all of yesterday, and we had to put up a fight to get it back. So yesterday I was so touched that my community over on my coaching Instagram really banded together to write Instagram, share stories, share how much Slutty Girl Problems has helped them, and it is single-handedly from the efforts of our community that we were able to get this account back. So thank you guys so much for banding together. This has taught me so much about what we need to do to keep bringing our sex-positive message to the future. We really need to band together as communities and as sex educators to make sure that our voices are allowed to persist. So there's so much that I'm going to be shifting and transforming in the wake of this, taking another look at our Instagram content and making sure that we are providing as educational, empowering resources and content as we can, maybe making some shifts there to be even more candid and authentic and keep delivering even better and better content to serve you guys, because I really feel like it's so important. And having that brief loss yesterday just really opened my eyes to how much more we need to be doing for our community, not just living behind memes and jokes. And I know that I share a lot of personal stuff in my stories here, but I want to be giving you amazing content all the time so that you can feel empowered to really go for what you want and feel confident and get out of bad situations and just have those resources. So that's going to be a big focus for me upcoming. I'm going to be continuing to show up here and sharing empowering content and stories with you guys, doing Fuck It Friday. I know that I wasn't able to today with all of the changes, and actually last week I was sick, so I wasn't able to then, but I will be coming back with Fuck It Friday to answer all of your questions. Something else that I really want to encourage you to do is to go to the link in my bio, sign up for our email list. It is a weekly, non-spammy, non-bullshit email, because if we ever get shut down again, the only way that we can get in touch with you is by knowing who you are. Otherwise, all 80,000 of you are just we're never going to be able to reach out to you again. So please go to our email list. You can also go follow my coaching account. We will absolutely, it is like totally not spammy, not bullshit, like not going to annoy the shit out of you. And if it does, you can always unsubscribe. But these are private platforms. Instagram and Facebook get to make their own rules, and if they decide tomorrow that they are going to completely ban all sex content from the platform, the only way that we are ever going to be able to get in touch with you and continue to share and empower you in this way is via email, via the website, and hopefully our other social media channels. But other than that, it is just a free market out there, and at this moment in time, the internet cracking down on sex-related language, it is not guaranteed that we will be here eternally. So please make sure that you're following us on other platforms so we can stay in touch. If you are interested in internet freedoms more generally, which is something that I am very passionate about, working in the adult industry and getting the sex-positive messages out there that we do, go to the Free Speech Coalition. They are doing incredible work for the adult industry around SESTA, FOSTA, and working on that legislation, advocating around sex workers and the sex industry's right to express themselves online. They've done amazing work around HIV, net neutrality, public health. They work with so many important, incredible issues that are affecting sex educators, sex workers, the adult industry more generally, and basically all of our sexual expression and free speech freedoms online. So it is super important and close to my heart to be involved with these advocacy and activism groups that are helping to actually make a difference, because our voices obviously do matter, and the more that we can use them to influence higher powers in terms of laws and even companies like we did with Instagram yesterday to bring us back. But if we could be doing this for all sex educators, everyone who's finding that their accounts are banned and deactivated, shadow banned, disbanded, oh my goodness, we can make such a huge difference. If you want a little bit of background about what's going on, why I'm even talking about this, go to my coaching Instagram at LorayJo, and I have a story that'll probably be up for like the next 24 hours-ish, where I really talked about this from start to finish, from the moment that I found out we were deactivated yesterday morning to the moment that I got it back last night, and everything in between, the ups and downs, and your outpouring of support. Again, I am so, so grateful. Make sure to follow us everywhere so that we can keep in touch in the event that this happens again. And thank you for being here. I am so grateful to be able to serve you and keep showing up for you here in this way. I just love you all so immensely for showing up and supporting Slutty Girl Problems and this message, and for being here. So thank you. Thank you so much.